Hello, Monkey Ron here. I want to thank Misbehave and Dare to Wear Fashions for donating this phone for today's evaluation. This is the CECT model KA08 Mini, otherwise known as an i9 Mini. It is a touchscreen PDA cell phone with MP4 Video Recorder, 2 megapixel camera, and an MP3 player, just to name some of the options that you have with this phone. I right now have an 8 gigabyte micro SD card installed, as it has the capability of 2 to 8 gigabyte SD micro card. Without it, you won't be able to use many of the features at all. So it's not included, so that's the first thing I would acquire if you buy one of these phones. Once it's installed, you must go through a complete setup of what memory will be used, whether it's phone or the SD card, and you definitely got to switch it to the SD card. It is 3.5 inches tall, 2 inches wide. Comes with the stylus, which I'm going to use for this presentation, as my fingers will block many of the icons on the screen. So let's go ahead and get started. So you can see this is a dual SIM. You can have either 2 phone numbers from the same carrier or 2 different carriers. Right now for this demo, I've got T-Mobile and AT&T SIMs loaded, so we can actually demonstrate some of the capabilities. It has an auto lock. Let me go ahead and unlock it. There we go. Now I'm going to hit the menu button down here. Right here we have the settings. This is where you go into all the various settings of the phone and the PDA. Right here is the multimedia, which is your video recorder, video player, sound recorder, scheduled FM record, so you can record your favorite FM channel if you're not able to listen. Here's your 2 megapixel camera icon. It has many different controls, which is really nice, just like a regular camera. Lighting control. It even has optional zoom control, but the digital zoom is not the greatest, as it's only 2 megapixel. Alright, let's back out of there. Here is the extra key. This has all your currency and unit converters and a few other options in there. Right here is your file manager. This actually will show you the phone memory, and if you tap it, it'll bring up the various files in the phone. I'll use the memory card. It shows you like the ebook. So it does have an ebook reader, which is mainly just a text file display. It doesn't actually read to you like I would think, the way the description is. It has your photos, videos, audio, and my music that I have in the memory card display right now. Okay, then you have your shortcut setup. Then you have fun and games. It has a puzzle game loaded in it now, and you can probably load more. It has an MP3 player, which works quite nicely. Right now I've got quite a few songs loaded on the SD card, and it can either play through its included stereo headset or through the loudspeaker, and it sounds quite well. To change the song, you can use the controls or shake it to change the song. Okay, let's step out of there. Alrighty. Now, you have a calculator. The calculator is quite nice compared to some of the calculators on many of the smartphones I've used. This one is definitely a functional calculator. It has a second page which has your organizer, scheduler, user profiles, how you want to set up the profile on your phone, services for your internet, FM radio, plug in the headset and you can listen to your favorite radio FM channel. And then you have your image viewer, which allows you to view your pictures that you've used from your camera. Right here is your messages, which can bring in your SMS, MMS, chat, voicemail, and broadcast your message. Here we have your call center, which is all your call logs. Here is your phone book, where you can add and search all your contacts, and you can actually add a caller picture. So I guess it brings up your caller ID by picture. And then last button here is your telephone. The buttons are about a 1/2 inch wide by a 1/4 inch tall. You can use the stylus or your finger. Right here is your this is your phone book, so you can pull up all your contacts and dial by contact, or manually dial in and then either hit call using SIM 1 or call using SIM 2. And it works quite well with the Bluetooth. I've tested this for a few days now, and I really enjoyed this phone. It's rather small, so it's the font size is quite small, but you might be able to go into the setup and change it. I haven't actually played with that function yet. Anyway, it's got also various wallpapers you can switch by just sliding it, just like the iPhone. So that feature's kind of nice. Anyway, I enjoyed the phone, and it's a great phone for what it cost. So that's it. Thanks again to Misbehaving Dare to Wear Fashions for the evaluation of this phone. Monkey Run out.